Chabi!
Wow!
Hello, children. I have a story to tell you.
Please tell us and make us happy.
Our story today is about Obaledo. It's only the deaf grasshopper that is eaten by the woodpecker. Now there was this woman, a widow. She had an only daughter named Obaledo. Obaledo was very beautiful and her mother worshipped her. She never scolded Obaledo. Everything Obaledo did was all right with the mother. So Obaledo grew up like a spoiled child. One day, the mother had to go somewhere to come back later in the evening. So she brought out a piece of yam and a big snail for Obaledo to use for her lunch. She told Obaledo to roast the yam first and not the snail, because if she puts the snail first, the snail will foam and quench the fire. She also instructed Obaledo that because on this day spirits come into the land of the living, that Obaledo should not leave the house at all. She should leave the gate locked. Now when it was midday, Obaledo became hungry and wanted to eat her lunch. Her mother had told her to roast the yam first, but Obaledo was stubborn and decided to roast the snail first because she loved snails. She had longer throat for snail. And before you knew it, what the mother warned her against happened. The snail foamed and quenched the fire. Oh, Obaledo said, my God, what have I done? She ran out of the hut and saw a young kite flying. She asked him, your kite, please, can you go and get firewood for me? The kite said, no, I have other errands to run. Obaledo looked again. She saw a young eagle and she called, young eagle, can you please help me to get some live coal? She was singing it to the young eagle.
Obaledo, Obaledo, ma. Obaledo, Obaledo, ma. Nemu nyelum jinejuna. Simbulu zoru liajimo. Nejuna monyo si alumoku. Mambulu zoru liejuna. Ejuna monyo si alumoku.
To the young eagle. The young eagle said, no, I can't. I have other errands to run. Now, against what the mother had warned her, Obaledo opened the gate and left the house to go and look for live coal. When she hardly went far before she ran into the spirit of ugliness, the most ugly spirit in the land of the dead. She ran into it, but she wasn't afraid even. The spirit told her, squat! Obaledo said, you yourself squat. Very rude. The spirit said, okay. Choir! That is stepper. Choir! Obaledo said, choir yourself. And the way she said it, the choir, she jumped into the bush. And as soon as she jumped into the bush, their faces, their bodies changed. Immediately, Obaledo saw the spirit now looking like herself across from her. And she looked at her body. Her hands were already changing. She thought her face, it was all lumpy, like that of this ugly spirit. Obaledo now knew what happened, that she has now taken over the ugliness of the spirit, and the spirit has taken her beauty. She ran back home, forgetting firewood, forgetting hunger. She ran into her room and started crying. She cried and cried until she could cry no more. In the evening, her mother came back. When she got to the house, she was surprised to find that the gate was open. She entered. She called Obaledo, she didn't answer. She entered the hut, and Obaledo now came out of her room. But it was not Obaledo, it was this very ugly spirit wearing the dress of Obaledo. The mother said, please, where is my Obaledo? She said, Mom, it's me. Mother, it's me. It's your Obaledo. The mother said, no, if this is a joke, please stop it. I want my Obaledo. And she started singing to her mother, telling her how she went out to get firewood and met the spirit.
Obaledo wejebi kutoku wezo nwande mmaya ya osim tumbu si atumbu nkeyo osim kwaya si akwaya nkeyo we tumbu nalo mmambo we kwaya nalo ya njoyo.
After she finished singing, the mother said, okay, you will stay inside the house. Nobody will see you. Later in the night, she and Obaledo went to see the priest, the high priest that was in charge of the evil forest. When they got to his house, they told him everything that had happened. The high priest told her, Obaledo, it is the deaf grasshopper that is eaten by a woodpecker. If you had listened to your mother, this thing would not have happened to you. And you were also not polite to the spirit man, the way it has been told, this story. So what will happen? But this thing can be changed. But this thing happened on Eke Market Day. It can only be resolved on Eke Market Day also. But because you were rude to that spirit, you are not humble.
You are going to wear this face for 1 whole month, that is 7 market weeks. After the 7 market weeks, both of you,
Obaledo and the mother, you will carry a big white hen in a basket with 7 white eggs, and you will go to a crossroad that meets where the evil forest and the market road meets. It is there that you will find this spirit of ugliness, and you will give it to him. He told what to do. And on your way going, you don't talk to anybody, you don't greet anybody. Just cover Obaledo with a white cloth.
So, after 7 market weeks,
during that period, Obaledo's mother hid Obaledo in the house so that nobody saw her. So on that Eke day, they covered Obaledo with white cloth. The mother carried white hen and eggs in a basket and went to the crossroad with Obaledo. They never spoke to anybody coming or going. When they got to the crossroad, they waited. It wasn't long because it was high noon. That is the time that this spirit comes out. When it was that, they now saw Obaledo, this spirit looking like Obaledo, approaching them. The mother now came out from near the bush and handed the spirit the hen, the basket containing hen and eggs, 7 eggs. The spirit, because he has a soft spot, longer throat for hen, he loved it very much. It was his weak point. So he received the hen and the eggs. And then Obaledo jumped out of the bush and told him, "Don't my own, why are yours?" And then she removed the white cloth. The spirit saw her and jumped back into the bush, and immediately they were exchanged. Obaledo got back her beauty, and the spirit got back his ugliness. Chapi! War. Now the moral of this story is one. Parents should not spoil their children. Obaledo's mother spoiled her rotten, and that was what landed her in trouble. And the second one is that children must be obedient. The mother told her to roast the yam first, but Obaledo refused and instead roasted the snail, started roasting the snail first, and the snail quenched the fire. And the third one is that children must be humble and polite, respectful. Obaledo was not respectful, she was not humble to the spirit, which was why the spirit was angry and made them exchange looks. Chapi!
Wow!